Hello, what is up guys? The Chivalrous Toaster here. Today I'm going to be talking about problems with playing support in Overwatch. Let's get started. So number 1, nobody seems to want to play as the support characters. I know you main Lucio, or at least that's what you tell me when I say nobody wants to play support, but it seems like the only time I see people pick support is when it's the last position available in quick play and solo queue. Now when you're playing in a 6-man team, you've probably already discussed who's going to play support, or you know on certain maps you're going to be playing this support because you're the best at it. But when you're playing in solo queue or quick play, people don't seem to understand that you need a support to be successful, because what you'll see is you'll have Genji, Hanzo, and Widowmaker locked in right away. In quick play, I can sort of get it. You don't really want to play support. And I've been known to play solo support as Ana in quick play, but that's what quick play is for. It's for getting to know characters and just having a little fun. However, in competitive, you need a support, and probably not a Hanzo. Please stop picking Hanzo. I know, you're not going to get gold damage as the healer. You might not even get that many eliminations as the healer if you're playing as Mercy. But support is one of the most important roles. And without it, the team would surely fail. And I hate playing Lucio every game. Even though Lucio is bae, please think about playing the support more often. Because with characters like Ana and Zenyatta, you can still do a lot of damage and heal your team. And we need more people to play as supports and less Hanzos. Please stop picking Hanzo, for the love of Overwatch. Alright, number 2. Everybody hates the support. I know you've never badmouthed the support because you love them, because they're healing you all the time. And whenever they do something wrong, you don't say anything. But the problem is, that's not always the case. Sometimes you were so into a play and you died, and they weren't there to heal you, and so you just let a little anger slip out and call them a few names. But whenever they res your whole team, you don't thank them, because that's what they're supposed to do, right? I hate it when you have a Genji on your team and he dives the enemy team without saying anything, and he dies. You don't hear the end of it as the support, because you were supposed to be with him. Because that's your job, to keep him alive, because he has gold damage. You don't hear the end of it when somebody dies in your team and you weren't there to heal them right away. And other players, they don't seem to notice you until you mess up. Maybe you were speed boosting when you should have been using the healing boost. Maybe you were boosting the Bastion's damage instead of healing the tank. Make one mistake as the healer and everybody will point it out. Or at least all the dicks on your team. And that's how you find the dicks on your team, is whoever gets mad at you for playing support when they're playing as Hanzo. I hate Hanzo if you didn't notice. I'm not asking for a pat on the back just for playing the support. It's a necessary position to be successful in Overwatch. But what I'm asking for is you not to ridicule the support for not healing you. Unless you're in a 6-man team and they're your friend, then it's probably okay, because they probably deserved it. Alright, let's get on to number 3. This is the last one. Why not a top 5, you may be asking? Well, even though there are some problems with playing as a support, I still really enjoy it, so I could only come up with 3. And this is my list, so if you don't like it, make your own. So the number 3 problem is Lucio is a must pick every game. They've nerfed Lucio time and time again, but he is still the best support. Mercy is good on certain maps and game modes. Zenyatta is okay, but takes some skill to get used to, so he's not picked that much. And it takes more skill than Zenyatta, and is only picked in every quick play game. And Symmetra isn't a support, and is awful. And I love Lucio, but I've played him for 10 hours. Now, I haven't played the game a whole lot, but he's the character I've played the most. Because if you're playing even in quick play, the support that you need the most is Lucio, because he can heal the most people. And if your team isn't coordinated, he's the best healer. In solo queue, you're always going to have a Lucio on your team. When you're playing quick play, you're always going to have a Lucio on your team. It's just one of the things that you've come to realize in playing Overwatch. So I have to just give a little comment. If we can get this to Blizzard, please leave Lucio alone. Buff Mercy, Zen, and Ana, and get rid of Symmetra. I know, if you're great as Ana, you can solo heal in quick play. and maybe solo queue if you're really, really good. But in most games, both team will have a Lucio. He's always picked, even if Mercy might be a little bit better, because he takes less skill to just play as. Lucio takes a lot of skill to know when and how to use the speed boosts, but every other healer takes more skill to heal the team. I know this really isn't a problem with playing a support, it's just a little gripe that I have with Overwatch in general. But this is my list, and if you don't like it, make your own list. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. And remember, supports are people too.